bigger than the size before, so we're going to take that size and we'll step it off 12 times here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 times we've stepped it off. So the actual size of the rectangle that we're wanting to work with is going to be this size here. That's an accurate measure of the full size of the rectangle without the cutouts. At that point, I just want to draw some light construction lines at each point that we marked out. And like before, we're going to use a numbering system. Now, the most obvious numbering system is if you split a circle into the segments of a clock, so starting at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, back to 12. Okay, so I'm going to start my surface development at number 3. Okay, so I'm going to start here at number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That always comes back to itself. Okay. Now, at that point, we can then see what things begin to look like. So, we know that from point 5 round to point 1, this cylindrical shape is unaffected. It is a solid cylindrical shape, and so the surface development will just be rectangular. It's what's going on between point 5 and point 1 that is where this features. Okay, so what we really need to know then is where do the points occur on this surface development in order for us to draw this correctly. And what we can do at that point is we can take points that we actually know. So we actually know where points 2, where points 3, and where points 4 feature. Okay, 2 is there, 3 is there, and 4 is there. So we can bring those down onto this drawing, which will give us the heights that we can then project across onto the same numbers. So there is point 2, so we can bring that down to there, where it cuts through that, and there as well. Okay. And points 3, well, 3 is there and there. So those points are already obvious to us. So we can bring them down as well. So this one here, this one, this one, and this one. But you will notice that it doesn't quite hit number 1 or number 5. So what we need to do, therefore, is we need to measure the distance from point 4 to that point there. And once we do that, that's measuring from point 4 to there. So you can see that that's a size going from 4 to 5, starting at 4, moving along to 5. So I can mark that off as a distance here and make a dot. You can see as well that it will be the same going from 1 to 2. So in other words, from 2 to 1. So moving from number 2 here round towards number 1, it's going to be the exact same size as it would be going from 4 to 5. So from 2 to 1, we're going to mark that off and make a dot there. Now at that point, I want to just bring another working line up like so. What do we know? We know that at that point, that feature's there. So this line, this new line that we've put in between 4 and 5, and in between 1 and 2, is going to feature that at that height. So we can then project that across onto that new line that we've created. That one, sorry. We also know that the top and the bottom of number 3 feature here. So we can start here with number 3, project it across to the same number 3 on the other side, and the bottom of it is there. So we're going to have a half curve that comes around here, and we're going to have another half curve that comes around here. We just need to find the height points now on this line in between. And that is simply a case of, because we brought down number 2 and 4 previously, and that featured here and here. So in other words, bring these across to there, transfer it over to the other side as well, and then here as well. So you can see where this curve is going to feature. And at that point, it's just a case of freehand sketching the curve into position.